Today I want to go over a funding plan. Do we have one? Go over the prerequisites for what is required prior to going to the bank, as well as going and writing out your exact funding sequence. All right. So as we come in, I love to give up game. I love to give you as many resources as I possibly can, because I know a lot of people like to serve. So I'm going to get you to the funding side with the information. I actually run into people who's like, hey, I watched one of your lives and went and got 50K. All right. So do me a favor and share this live out with 10 people and type done once you're done. Okay. And I want you to come in to type the word chat to schedule a free funding readiness call. It's just 15 minutes and it will change your life and your entire perspective on what is possible for you. As always, ask any questions you may have. So type chat, schedule your call, get your funding readiness plan, see where you are and where you need to go in order to get to the funding side. It's simple, but it's difficult at the same time. It can be difficult if you do not have a plan and you have no clue and you're just all over the place and it's like just shooting darts in the dark, all right? Some of the prerequisites you need, and we say this all the time, we as in me, pull your personal credit profile first. Personal credit does matter in spite of what other people are saying on the internet. You do not believe the hype. Pull your personal credit profile, see what's on there. Does it need cleaning? Does it need rebuilding? Does it need optimizing? Optimizing meaning, what do I need to do to make it better before I go to the bank? That's always first and foremost. Number two, am I credible? My name, phone number, email, website. Do I look professional when I show up to the bank? Am I categorized in a proper industry that's not going to land me on the do not fund list with the banks? All right. How is everything looking? Is everything matching all my business records? Okay. Do we have any questions? Stop me at any time, because I'm telling you, take advantage of me when I come on here and type chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I'm not sure who you are. Where did we meet? So it's amazing meeting people. Anyways, I'm back outside, y'all. I'm outside. I've been inside for a minute, but I'm back outside. I'm in the streets. I'm outside this summer, okay? So type your funding question here and I will answer it for you. So you want to come up with a funding plan. First, see where you are. If your personal credit profile, isn't where it needs to be, your funding plan starts there. Do not go to the bank. Here's 3 things I need you to check. Do you owe anybody anything? Okay. Do you have a lot of inquiries? All right. Do you have low credit card limits? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, you have to start with your personal credit profile. I don't care that you have a 720 credit score. All right. If you have low credit card limits, low, in my opinion, is less than a $10,000 limit on average with your credit cards, you are not funding ready. That's where we need to start. Execute a plan that's not only going to land you a $25,000 credit card, as well as other credit cards matching that. You need multiple high limits, not just one. Why? Because when you go for business credit, you will be approved for a low amount. Oh, Hans's birthday celebration. That was so dope. I know, right? So write it all out. So say, for instance, let's use, since you're not asking me any questions, I'll give you some scenarios. All right, let's say that you have one credit card that has a $10,000 balance, but the rest of your credit cards only have a $1,200 or $1,400 credit limit on there or less, right? What you want to do is lower your credit utilization, get rid of all inquiries, and start using the credit cards and paying it down. Using the credit cards and paying, and then you want to go credit card by credit card and ask for a credit line increase. Hopefully they will increase it to the card that is at the $10,000 mark. All right, then go for funding. I hope this is making sense. Is this information you can use? If it is, put some fire in the chat. I need to know. I don't like talking to myself because I will end this live fast. All right? So ask me some questions and let me know if this is information you can use. Where are we stuck in our funding journey? All right? I want to speak specifically to you, and I want to make sure you have the information you need to get funded. Noted? All right. Okay, cool. Share this live out with 10 people. Type done once done. Schedule your free funding readiness call by typing chat and checking your DM. Have not done so already. Okay, I see you, babes. All right, cool. Increase your current credit card limits. Bring them up as high as you possibly can. If you do not have a high credit card limit, that's $10,000 or more, start building relationships with credit unions. I say this all the time because repetition is king, right? Keep saying it over and over. Maybe you will take action. I'm trying to plant that seed for you to get to the funding side. Go to a credit union, build a positive relationship, then get a high credit card limit there. Then ask for credit card limit increases to all the other credit cards that's on your credit report. All right? Make sure that your company is credible. Then go for business funding. Does this make sense? Put some fire in the chat. Do you have any questions? I want you to ask me some questions. To have questions. There's quite a few of you on here. Why aren't you getting funded? Have you even tried? Are you just sitting up spectating, taking notes? Have you put yourself in the game? Are you named properly? What industry is your company in? Let's go. Because oftentimes we just go around and we just assume we understand something from a free video. Don't understand. Even though I just gave you a lot of sauce, I don't think you understand the value in what I just told you. Extremely valuable. You have no clue how many people just feel like credit score matters when I'm here to tell you that it does not. And they go for business credit and funding and they get denied or they get approved for like $1,000 or $1,500. Do you know by not taking that I just gave you, that strategy, you're leaving like $18,000 on the table? Do you know that? By not maximizing the limits that you currently have, and you just prematurely just go for funding. I've seen people and I'm like, oh, you had a pretty good profile. All you needed to do was increase the other credit card limits. People make it a habit of asking for credit line increases if they do not automatically give it to you. But here's a hack. Use your credit cards, pay them down. Use them, pay them down before the bill print date. Use them, pay them down. And typically, credit card companies will automatically increase. Some do, some don't. If they do not, like maybe Federal, they're not. Sometimes they're good at that, sometimes they're not. Give them a call like, hey, remember me? Every 3 to 6 months, I need a credit line increase. Question, what's the right credit score to... There's no credit score. Credit score does not matter. Here's what you need, which will land you a high credit score and a strong fundable credit profile. You need 6 to 10 positive accounts open accounts, active and reporting positively. Understand that closed accounts with late payments and charge-offs are also hindering you in your being rated, all right? 6 to 10 positive accounts open and active, 3 to 5 years of credit history, low inquiries, you don't owe anybody anything, and you have a mix of credit cards and loans from a bank. That is a strong, powerful profile. Not a bunch of profile with consumer credit, like Credit Strong, Red Spectrum, Rental Karma. Those don't matter. All right? That's what matters, that you have real funding from a real bank because you're asking for real funding from a real bank. So whatever you're asking for, make sure your credit profile shows a history of you having the ability to handle similar debt. I hope this makes sense. If this is information you can use, put some fire in the chat. I recently got you're trying to do an event space? All right, Tammy, what you need to do is clean, build, and optimize your personal credit profile, build out your business credit profile, and make yourself credible and fundable. All right, I love it when people just don't have any negative items and we can rebuild it in the correct fashion. All right, and then we go for funding. So type chat, schedule your free funding readiness call, and let's see where you are. Can you repeat the play? I don't know what play you're talking about. All right, what is a great when you have high credit card utilization but negative marks and can get credit with soft inquiries? There is no play. What I would do, I wouldn't even go for funding. You're just not in a condition to do that. Do not get yourself in trouble. People in this condition is telling the banks and is telling me that you've used all your credit that you have and you're trying to get more debt. To be honest, that's not what you should do. You should take care of what you have now, clean up your personal credit profile, come up with a way to pay that high credit card utilization down, and then go for funding. Because money management 101, stop trying to just get more debt to pay down debt. That will just leave you in more debt and just leave you and busted. That's not what we want. The idea is that we take what we currently have, clean it up, get some good money habits, get a mentor that's going to teach us how to use that money properly so we can go from 6 figures to 7 figures and beyond and be a good contribution to our community and live out our dreams, all right? Now, you can go to meettally.com. Here's what I need you to understand, guys. If you have high credit card utilization, I'm not telling you this, and there's no judgment because I've been there. If you don't know my story, I've been there. So I'm not telling you something I do not know. When I had high credit card utilization, it was me paying down debt on a business that was not bringing in any income. What I now know is that business was done and I should have shut that business down and moved on. All right. I stand that it was a wrap. Okay. And so me going out getting more debt, what did that end up for me? I got MCAs, I got quick funding, but it just quadrupled into more debt. Why? Because I did not have a stream of income. So obviously, if you're maxed out on your cards and you have negative items, you need to figure a way to pay down your debt. Or how are we going to pay down our debt? Why would we get more debt and we have no stream of income that can take care of what we already accumulated? I hope this makes sense. Balance transfers. Okay, so that's a loaded question. So I'll answer the first question. Does balance transfers for 12-month 0% interest rate hurt your score or not? If you're doing a balance transfer from a personal credit card to a business credit card, no. But if you're doing a balance transfer from a personal credit card to another personal credit card, you still just have high credit card utilization transfer to a new card. So you're not changing your condition. All right. There's plays and ways to do things in a certain manner that can help you out. Type chat, speak to someone on my team for your 15-minute funding readiness call, and let's see what can happen for you. All right, another question. Okay, so you lost 100 points for doing that strategy. Yeah, you just transferred the debt and you opened a new account with debt. Think about that. So it looks like you opened up, let's say, $20,000. So they give you let's just say $5,000. They gave you a $5,000 0% credit card. Not only is it a new account, which is going to affect your rating, but then you transferred and maxed that new card out. That's why it dropped 100 points. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, guys, the idea is to get business credit because why? Credit card utilization does not matter on the business side, right? Your goal is to get you a 0% interest business credit card so you can transfer balance that personal credit card over to the business side and max out your business credit card without harming your business nor your personal, and then go on to get more funding. Isn't that amazing? But I need you to type the word chat to get your free funding readiness call. All right, that's what I need you to. All right, so this is good. Do we have any more questions? I love questions because I love coaching and I love helping people along and demystifying this funding thing. Is easier than you think, right? So type chat, book your call. Let's see where you are and let's see where you need to go, all right? So once again, just to reiterate and recap everything, do you have a funding plan? If you do not, you are not winning, all right? Not having a funding plan can be the difference in being approved and denied. Not having a funding plan can be the difference in going out to 4 banks and getting $8,000 versus $100,000. It is really that serious. Not having a funding plan can result in you receiving a $7,100 credit card approval from Navy Federal rather than a $25,000 credit card. I proved it over the past weekend speaking. Shout out to my guy, Pushman Mitch, at his event. It was pretty dope. And I said something. I was like, look, if you don't implement this strategy exactly, what I've been noticing is that people have been getting approved for $7,100 rather than $25,000. And someone in the back was like, yep, that's what happened to me. I did not have direct deposit and I prematurely applied for the credit card and it gave me $7,100. What do I do now to get that? What is that? $18,000 that I left on the table. Guys, it's that simple. Do not be cheap in investing in yourself and investing in a blueprint. Do not be lazy in getting a blueprint. All right? Do not take it lightly. Don't think you can do this thing on your own, because if you could, you'll already have 100K. You can literally go to 3 or 4 banks and get $100,000 in funding with the correct sequence, with the funding sequence, and knowing what credit bureau the bank is going to pull from, number one. And number two, how do I properly build a relationship with each bank that I'm going to apply to? Number two. And number three, am I filling out the business credit card application in the correct fashion? But number four, more importantly, did I set myself up for success? Did I pull my personal credit profile and see that I owe anybody? Did I see that I had powerful, strong credit lines with high credit card limits that's 10K and above? Did I remove all the inquiries? Do I have a nice mix of credit cards and loans from a bank? Look at these things, then go for funding. How is my business named? How is my business categorized? Am I on the do not fund list? Am I credible? Does all my business records match? What does my website look like? Do I have a web presence? All of these things are questions you should answer and ask yourself and have the answers to before you go ask for money on the business side. I hope this was information you can use. So before I go, I want to ask you once again, do we have any questions? I want to help you get funded. I want to see you on the funding side. I want you to finally get funded. Everything that I'm saying is also possible for new businesses. You can fund a brand new LLC, 3 days old, 0% interest funding to 20 days, $50,000 to $150,000 plus, with the correct sequence and plan in place. Type the word chat. Let's see where you are and let's get funded. I also want you to share this live out with 10 people. Any questions? Any questions? I want to make sure that I don't skip anyone. Did everyone type chat? Because I'm not saving this live, and I dropped some gems on this live. And if you missed it, I'm sorry. Click the little bell so you can get alerts when Miss Akila goes live. I'm forever dropping gems because I want to help you get funded. Do we have any questions? Going once, going twice, type chat, be amazing. Let's finally get funded. Bye, guys.